Alexander Gouin is a passionate fan from Walkerville who will have to settle for watching the game from this side of the river. He's in our studio now. He's decked out in Honolulu blue gear. He's got a big chain around his neck. You have a scarf, a hat, a jersey. Even I noticed your shoes have Honolulu blue toes.
Yeah, my wife got me some new blue shoes for Christmas.
Unbelievable. What did it mean for you to see the Detroit Lions clinch that top seed?
It was exciting. We've had the rough years being Lions fans, for over 25 years. It meant a lot to us, and it's really exciting to see all the buzz flying around.
Yeah, we're just 36 hours away from kickoff. What are your plans for tomorrow night?
Well, we're going to be watching in the basement. We got the Lions Den at our house. We got all the Lions memorabilia up there, a couple autographed pieces of equipment and stuff that we get to enjoy. So probably be just watching it downstairs in the basement, me and the missus and the dogs.
In other games, you would head across to Ford Field.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been fortunate this year, working a little extra harder. Been able to go to every game except the opener. So that's something that me and my missus get to really enjoy a lot.
Yeah. What's it going to mean to not be able to be there for this one?
A little sad about it. A few of my friends are fortunate enough to be able to go. My Uncle Danny's going to be there. My buddy Dags will be there. Just going to have to sit this one out.
Ah, it's so unfortunate. Do you have any pregame rituals?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and the missus, we usually involves the Caesar because we're going to be heading over. We get to use that tunnel bus that we like so much. We get over there and we usually find a place to sit down, relax, and enjoy a cocktail and some good food in Detroit and walk around and see all the cool people. And it's really interesting to see how busy and how big it is down there right now.
Yeah. How have you seen sort of the atmosphere change over the last year?
Well, winning team's a winning team, so it's packed. You got to get over there early. There's a lot of people. Everyone's so friendly. You don't see any problems. They're few and far between. The Lions fans they're just so great. You could be sitting at a table and a couple extra seats, and just somebody could just walk over and you could sit down with them and enjoy a conversation about Detroit Lions. And when things are going good, they're going good, but when they're not, right? So.
But you've stayed dedicated.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had Lions season tickets with my buddy Ryan Vieleg back in the day in high school since 09 to 2011. We were Lions season ticket holders, and it was pretty rough back then. But we just loved to go to the games and gave them up for a few years, but it was still a dedicated fan, and now it's awesome.
What's it like for a fan like you who has been so dedicated in supporting the Lions for years and now be priced out of Ford Field?
It's tough, and they're they're raising the prices again. So like I said, we've been fortunate enough to go to some games. You gotta, use your networking to find the tickets sometimes and stuff like that. But it can be a little tough.
Yeah, what would it have meant to you to be over there on Saturday?
It mean a lot to be over there on Saturday. It's just going to be electric over there. I was fortunate enough to be able to go to one of the games there last year for the divisional round. But yeah, just going to have to settle for the couch.
In a Lion's Den, which not everyone can say.
That's right, yeah. It's pretty... My wife's very supportive about the Lions football decor in the house these days.
Take us back to your earliest memories of becoming a Lions fan.
Well, played football locally, General Amherst High School. Dan Campana and Jim McDougall, big plug there for those guys. They're equipment managers. So when we played high school football, we were getting Detroit Lions cleats, Detroit Lions gloves. So kind of everyone out there you're getting blue gear. So we were a black and gold football team. Everyone's got blue cleats on and blue gloves on and blue extra equipment and stuff. So it was really neat. So it kind of like breaded us into it.
What has it been like for you to sort of, because you've watched them for your entire life, you've obviously been dedicated, you grew up wearing Honolulu blue, apparently on the field, now in person off the field. What is it like to see Windsor sort of rally behind this team? It's
awesome. Everywhere we go, like I'm a local plumber, old Walkerville Plumbing, give us a call if you need us. We go to people's houses all the time, and, you're leaving somebody's house and they're like, go Lions, and, all the buzz with like the drone show that just happened. Local establishments are like putting on like tailgate parties and stuff for, even like a regular season game is just so expensive that like you get to go, you can go to an establishment in Windsor and you kind of get that Detroit feel, which is really neat.
Yeah, it almost helps the downtown, I've noticed, when these games are on, because you're not alone. You can go there and there's going to be other people who are cheering with you.
Exactly. It's like there's these watch parties, and you see people all getting together for tailgates at their own house, and you're driving down the road, and you'll see, 15 people in a driveway with a barbecue going. It's exciting.
And people who hop on a bandwagon always get a bad rap, but I think it might be working out for you.
Yeah, we're accepting all applications. Like, just don't stub your toe jumping in the bandwagon. But, Lions fans for decades would watch Lions football, and then they would have their secondary team. So you had your team that you watched during the regular season, and then you had your playoff team, right? So, for me, it was Lions or nothing.
Lions or nothing. There was no backup plan.
No backup plan. When Lions were done playing, I was done watching football.
Okay, so if and when the Lions do make it to the Super Bowl, how are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to go to it. I'm going to max out every Visa card I have. I'm going there. It doesn't matter to me. We'll figure it out in the back end. Second mortgage on the house, I don't know.
It means that much to you.
It means that much to me. Once in a lifetime. Hopefully not. Hopefully more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you can see that as a sacrifice for this game, saving up for the big game.
Yeah, it's just a financial decision to put that investment heading towards the Super Bowl.
What's your message to the Lions as they enter the critical playoff run?
Let's be gritty, be tough. We're a little banged up, but it seems we got some of our key players back. It's just gonna have to be all about the grit.
All right. Thanks so much for coming in.
No, thanks for having me come in.
I'm going to bring in Mike. Mike is a big Lions fan. How excited are you for this weekend?
I'm very excited. I had a question for Alexander. I want to know, how do you feel when Coach Dan Campbell decides to go for it on a fourth down?
That's a great question. In some instances, you're like, wow, this is really, really risky move. I used to call him Dan Gamble, but my boys used to give me a problem about that. But, it's been working out for him, so we'll just leave it at that.
You go with the one that brung you, right? You dance with the one that brung you.
That's it. Got to run what you brung.
I'm just going to hand the mics over to you guys. I could listen to you all day.
I can hang out here all day. I got a few. I can push off a couple calls.
No. Mike, you also brought in something for us to listen to.
Yep, here we go.
Alexander, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield, and win the blue and silver wave. Stand and cheer the